Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bassi. Ndidi. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Spread out to the left. That'll be a throw. Iwobi does really well to win the ball there. McTominay. McGinn looks to the other side. Christie. Gilmore. He's decent chance! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Ndidi moved on forwards. Bassi up towards the front line. The pass has gone astray. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. And he goes cross-field. Gilmore. Out to the right. And they've got rid. Crossed in again. Clears it all. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Robertson. Cross from Bullish header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. Might be danger here. Iwobi. Iwobi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played back in. Iwobi. Aina. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's run loose here. And it's Christie. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Scotland do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
Torunariga. And it's played forward. Now it's Osimhen. And the ball's come loose here.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel shifted upfield. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Throw in. And it's McTominay. Now it's Christie. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Here comes the corner. Cleared away. Osei Samuel, that's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Ndidi, aim forwards. Chukwueze. McGinn. Now that's well seen too. Ndidi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Ndidi. And he's managed to get free. And across it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A searching ball out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Iwobi. Iwobi. Osei Samuel. That is lovely. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bassi. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Iwobi. Chukwueze. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, nice touch. Shot a goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Osei Samuel really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Christie forwards and with intent. And a play for a throw. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And it's Christie. Christie played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's nice. Ndidi. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Chukwueze, that's a delicate pass. It is a corner. Chooses to go back. And here's Chukwueze. Aina. Applies the finish! Well, the ball's come loose here. Delivers the ball. Tries to get it clear. McGinn. Robertson. Played towards the other side. And it's Christie. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's the throw. Swings in across. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Christie. Christie shifted upfield. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Torunariga, aim forwards. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Aina, that's a good run down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Iwobi. McGinn. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Scotland going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Robertson. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Iwobi, oh, good spread. Osei Samuel looking to hit the byline here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Osei Samuel. Iwobi. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And the ball is out of play. Osei Samuel. Torunariga. Ndidi. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. McGinn. Robertson. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bassi. Chukwueze looks to get on the end of this. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Iwobi. Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Adams. Ball is over the line. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Nigeria clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Osimhen. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Osimhen, he is onto this. Ndidi. Iwobi. Played out to the right. McGinn. Adams. Robertson. Robertson shifted upfield. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's come to nothing. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Iwobi. And it's Iwobi. Over to the left. A chance to play it in. It's anyone's ball now. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Scotland getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. And here's Osimhen. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That's really well manoeuvred. And Ndidi wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Adams. McGinn. McTominay played out to the left flank. Ndidi. Iwobi. Aina, aim forwards. Aina. Iwobi. Christie. Oh, can he get onto this? There will be a throw-in. And it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Robertson gets it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Osei Samuel tries making a foray down the right. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Adams. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Christie. He's got away. Osimhen. Iwobi. Takes the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Iwobi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates, and it's played forward. Chukwueze. Moved on forwards, well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. That is a great pick out. Ndidi. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osei Samuel. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Climbs up big! Tries to get it clear. Chukwueze. Surely now! That was nicely by the defence. Ball's played through. Here comes another cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. Yep, it's a corner. And he thumps it clear. McGinn. Osimhen. Christie too strong for his opponent there. That's really well manoeuvred. And still we await the first breakthrough. Aina. Bassi shifted upfield. That's a lovely neat pass. Does well to get it back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Osimhen. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Aim forwards. It will be. Osei Samuel. Oh, this looks sharp. Chukwueze looking to get on the end of this. And it's Osei Samuel. A header! Gilmore. Adams. He's in plenty of space here. McGinn. Oh, that's neat. Succumbs to the pressure. It's a good run down the right. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's in!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Nigeria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Always onto this. Chukwueze! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Christie. Forward it goes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great defending, strong and determined.
Nigeria really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
And the counter is on. Can he get onto this? That's tidy. Now here's the delivery. Gets good distance on it.
Scotland really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's played forward.
Scotland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Aina. That's really well manoeuvred.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bassi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That'll be a corner. Clears it away. And it's Christie. So it's going to be another corner. Deftly away.
Scotland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Clearly not happy with that. He's in a great position. Crossed into the box.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Robertson looks to the other side. McTominay. Proves to... That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Really well cleared. Scotland have reclaimed it. Gilmore. McGinn. Robertson. Can he latch on to this?
Scotland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chukwueze looks to get on the end of this. Osei Samuel. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, played right into his path. Osimhen, Chukwueze, and he shoots! And another try! Aina, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Nigeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's onto it in a flash. Nigeria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice control. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chukwueze. Osimhen. Aina. Christie.
Nigeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And here's Osimhen. That's a throw. Ball comes in. Clears it away. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Moved on forwards. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.